We're here today with Rosemary Williams and Ann Paterson, and they've been going through struggles that millions of Americans are going through, but today they're fighting back. And so we're going to try to get this online so people are aware of it, can figure out how to help not only themselves but each of them as well. And so let's start by Rosemary. Tell us who you are and what's going on here.
I'm Rosemary Williams. I've lived in Minneapolis, Minnesota most of my life. I'm 60 years old. Lived on this block 55 years. Went into foreclosure due to an arm. I became unemployed. My mortgage jumped from $1,200 to $2,200 in 1 year. And then after I became unemployed, I couldn't do anything with it. So went into foreclosure. My loan was sold 3 times. Aquin originally, CIT, then GMAC supposedly owns it, but come to find out the Lehman Brothers actually owns it. And Aurora, which is another mortgage entity, and U.S. Bank are now all involved in some kind of way. Got evicted a week ago. After the sheriff left, we moved back in 10 minutes later and occupied the home, and we've occupied it 24 hours since. Okay. With several people and several protests. Saturday we had a big protest, and we're going to stay here. The sheriff has went public on the news and said that it was a civil thing. They were not coming here again. They've done their piece, and the police said it's civil and they're not coming. So I don't know what's happening here, if they're going to send out a Black Hawk or somebody, but we're still here, you know, and I advise everybody in this situation to fight. If they know anybody, fight, and if they need some help, give us a call.
Okay, let us know who you are.
Okay, I'm Ann Paterson, and I'm 40 years old, and I've been on my block for, I've lived in my house for 13 years, but I've been in Minneapolis my entire life. Both me and my husband and our 3 children live in the house right now, and we're actually Rosemary probably 6 months ago. We're in pre-foreclosure. My husband last year lost his job for a year, and during that time we did the credit card thing, and when that caught up with us, then we refinanced and got an ARM. Right now our mortgage payment and our bills are unmanageable right now, and the ARM has not gone into effect yet. I tried to be proactive and fix the mortgage before the ARM went into effect and have had no results. Tried Wells Fargo, tried Urban League, I'm now on Habitat for Humanity. I'll go on to NACA, I'll go on to whoever else next that I can. But now after 6 months of trying, I'm getting to the point now where it's going to get messy and I'm not going to be able to qualify because I'm going to have 5 people owning my home like with Rosemary's house. So I'm just hoping that one of them steps up to the plate before it comes to the point where I got the sheriff kicking me and my kids out.
Okay. Rosemary, why don't you tell us a little bit about not only why you're standing up, but how the experience of standing up for your rights to own your home, what it's been like.
Well, it's not an easy thing. I understand why people leave in the night and just run away and leave all their belongings because it's very emotional. You know, there's a lot of naysayers. Well, you know, you should have kept your property. Why didn't you do what you needed to do? You should be embarrassed. And so you go through all those emotions initially, unless you have some people around you to help you. I was half-packed and then met like Ann and her sister from P-Perk and over at the Capitol, a big protest, and decided to get with them and fight to keep my property because I had support. It's not easy to do alone, I know that, but I'm telling people, get some support. Call us if they have to. The office at the number is 612, you can call this number, 296-3481, and we have another number 2 Ann's going to grab, and just call and we can support you in whatever way we can. We can connect you with some people where you are. We can maybe get to where you are and help organize there. But it's real important we do this. This is a movement that started and it's not going back in the bottle. It was like a pebble in the ocean and now it's rippling out further and further and further. There are millions of people that have lost their homes. There are millions of people that are going to lose their homes within the next month or so. So as that happens, people will come together more and more. We don't have a choice. I mean, you know, you're talking about whole families, not just individuals losing their homes. Whole family systems that have children and adults that live together as a family. And so we're going to have to fight. It's not easy. At times I felt like I was in a fishbowl. And at other times, I felt like I wanted to stop, you know. So it's just like, you never know. It's kind of an emotional roller coaster. Every other day, these banks and businesses are doing something different. So, you just got to prepare to be strong and hang in there, be prayerful. I mean, I'm a spiritual person, so I know it's by the grace of God that I've been able to hang on this way and not have a stroke or heart attack. But I just tell people to stay in their fight. We do it, like I always say, my people survived slavery, will survive this. But you just got to hang in there. We've got to do this, and it's happening. It's going to happen sooner than later, hopefully, but it's happening. We need a moratorium. That's going to happen. Obama needs to do the right thing. All this focus on health care. If people lose their homes, their health deteriorates instantly, I can tell you. Some days I feel like my health is about to leave me. But, I just get rest and I get a lot of healing from the people around me. I'm trying to eat very, very nutritiously with fruits and vegetables and what have you. But it's not an easy piece to do. But we have to do it. It's not easy to walk away from your home either.
Right.